And welcome to the live stream. It is that crime guy, and it is that time where we're going to play some more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Just going to wait for some people to come in. I don't think we actually have that many people, if any, in. For some reason, my viewer count seems to have disappeared. I noticed. Ah, there it is, and we've got 2 people. There we go. We've got 2 people. That was strange. That wasn't there. Enigmatic. Greetings to you too, my friend. Greetings to you too. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Hope you're having a good day. Just gonna wait for some people to get in before we go into the stream today. Not Moriarty. Good evening. How are you? Yeah, today for me has been a little bit of a busy one. Some work, some more work. Burnsy. Good evening, mate. Good evening. Glad you make it. Glad that you could make it to the start of this one. So yeah, we're yeah, today was just a busy work day, really. Yeah, it was nice having yesterday off, just to do a little bit of we had a bit of a family day. Went out of town, and yeah, now we're gonna smash it on this again tonight. In the end, I decided not to compile the 2 first Turnabout streams into one. I just left them up as separate ones. Managed to find out what was wrong with that. In the end, it turns out that my internet blipped out for like 2 seconds, which is why that stream cut short. So hopefully it doesn't do that again tonight. I do pay my bills, honestly. So that was unfortunate. Which I can say, really. Just one of those things. So yeah, this one should be all right. I think we're going to be introducing. We're going to be introduced to a new character this one, and I'm not talking about just like the people that we defend. This will be. Do you pay them TCG? Yes, I do. So. Yeah, but we should be. I believe we do get introduced to like a reoccurring character in this. You may have seen a blip of that person in the initial like Turnabout page. That's all right, Maverick. No worries. Hey, get them to watch as well. You know, you can chill out. You can watch together. Enjoy the fun. But no, I understand that, mate. That's all right. Yeah. So. Let's see, what did we do? What did we do in the last stream? So yeah, it was the first Turnabout was a basic court story, tutorial style level, where we had to defend a police officer, a police woman, from the charge of murdering her boyfriend, who apparently wasn't her boyfriend. So that was a good one. But yeah, her name was Maggie Bird, and for those who weren't here or catching us on a replay who haven't seen the first one, this was her here. No, wait, how did that get there? Wait, no, hang on a minute. No, wait, that's not her. Oh god, what do I do? Where is that her? It does look like her. Ah, there we go. There she is. Right, yes. Gaggy Maggie, we like to call her. So yeah, they are one and the same, apparently. I've decided it's true, it's law. So I actually don't really remember what happens in this Turnabout, so this is going to be a nice little surprise for you and I. If you're new here and you haven't seen this or you're watching on the replay, do give this stream a like, subscribe to this channel, and check out my main channel as well for all things true crime related if you are into that kind of stuff. If you wish to as well, no obligations, but there's a pinned comment in the link description in the in the chat where you can tip my work. You don't have to, but it's, as I say, it's very, very much appreciated. And that police woman is of low quality. What? This one? Or this one? This one? Or this one? I'll let you guys be the judge. So, yeah, we're gonna crack on with part 2 now. Turnabout 2. That's the 3D woman. Nice. So this is episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. It's blooming view account. There we go. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? In it! I finally get to see you again and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Well, many 3D women are untrustworthy. Very fancy animation, I know, right? I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Hey, Murgoot, good evening. Just to let you know, guys, Murgoot, we're not defending this woman this evening. It looks like we're going to be defending Maya again. Wonder what happened. June 16, 3:34 PM, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Oh, hang on. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is that what that girl said? I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I'm a surgeon. Oh. Chat, he is a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice? Oh, excuse me, that's Phoenix. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh. You're the doctor. It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. Oh, how dare she? She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Oh, yeah, too soon. Too soon, dude. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumours that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? Hey, JFC, you're at work. Have a good stream. Will do, my friend. Oh, just before you go, mate. Just let you go. Just before you go. It looks like we're defending this person and not this one. Anyway, she's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. Yes, like Spike. Yes, Spike that like. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Do you realise I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, Hey, wait a second there. I worked under her? Yes. Am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. She went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. GB, good evening. Just so you know, my dude, we are not, I repeat, not defending this woman this evening. Okay? That was the last trial. Gotcha. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. She's all grown up. Oh, Maya's all grown up now. Not accounting training. This will be her first time channeling a spirit. This chap needs to get some new glasses that actually fit. He does, yes, absolutely. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. She would take me to the opticians. A condition? I would get a police escort. She specifically requested this girl. The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? Oh, is that my cat? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Pack your bags, lads. We're going on a trip. It's June 19, 1:25 p.m. and it's the Corain village. Yeah, so this is Corain village, Maya's hometown. Oh. Why, hello there. Oh, she's pegged it. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Collodion. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow. I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I would have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, do you know? Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong myself. Burnsy, did you think I was... No, I wouldn't... Well, no. No. Naughty, this is a family stream. Family friendly. My voices are a little rusty. Well, it was 2 months since I've done Maya's voice. Let's be real. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Well, I am a gamer. I'm a filthy casual, to be fair, Burnsy. I was not so much when I was younger, but nah. I think I have to accept my role in the gaming hierarchy now. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Oh, let's have a chat first. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Ah, Burnsy, mate, you're proper hardcore. Solitaire. 3 card or 1 card? Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. Maya. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, sorry. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Ah, yeah, see, I'm 1 card too, Burnsy. What's IA? IA said. IA. Ha ha ha, behold the power of the IA intelligence network. Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this MIA intelligence network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Oh, mate, I'm here all evening. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep, Karain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Oh. Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin? Wait, then that means... Is she also, Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Wow, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Karain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. No, Moriarty, you haven't played Tetris? Hang on. Okay, you must be like... You must be what? Millennial, Gen Z? That's not millennial. What is it? Zoomer? Yeah, definitely a Zoomer. Have we not played Tetris? Although, when I was a kid, I used to love playing Columns. Who in the chat's played Columns? I used to love that game. Yeah, I love the Game Boy. Yeah, I used to... do you know what? As a kid, actually, to be fair, we had the... I think you can get it for free on the Switch store. It's got to be on there, Tetris, surely. I actually really wanted a Game Boy as a kid. Really, really wanted one. But unfortunately, me mother, because I was only little at the time, couldn't get one. But then my brother wanted one and magically got one, so I just used to play his. And yeah, he used to have Tetris on that. But no, I remember on the Mega Drive or the Sega Genesis for those outside of England, basically. We used to play Columns a lot. Me and my mother used to do two-player, like the split screen. For those who don't know, it's like gems. You get 3 blocks in a row, and then they like fizzle out, and you can get combos and all that stuff. Very, very Tetris-esque. But it had like ancient Greek sort of artwork on it. It was so good, so good. All right, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Wait, mate, eyes up. Let's have a look around quickly. Okay. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live, lying in the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. For Zoomers, Tetris is a block arranging game made famous on the Game Boy. A Game Boy was a handheld made by Nintendo. A boy isn't a girl, and Nintendo is a Japanese company. Japan is a foreign land. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. Oh, good. That takes it. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Harrion would be jumping for joy if he was here right now. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Karain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but a long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that. An old bus stop. It says Karain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Sure, there's a joke there somewhere. An old style phone booth. I can say it fits in with this area. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. Foreshadowing. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest, most elegant. Let me tell you. This is Fay Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Anything else? I think we've searched everything we need to here. Yeah. Right. Let's go back. And let's move to the meditation room. Let's have some June 19, Fay Manor meditation room.
Ah, Mr. Wright. I'm so glad you showed.
Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy?
No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves.
Oh, looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment.
But anyway, this is a splendid manor.
No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though.
I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too.
Let's have that diagram. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful looking blueprint. Right. I suppose we better have a chat. Stage channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called?
Well, isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession.
A signed confession?
Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop.
Oh, I see. Okay. Never watched the BBC, have you, Gray?
I tend to watch ITV weather, to be honest. It's my favourite type of weather. The weather girls are awfully pretty, although they do seem to be rather misguided with their weather predictions. I can't believe ITV still allow them to air them. I'm going to write a strong-worded letter of complaint, insisting they reply to me using the word negligent and negligence several times. Yes, that's what I'll do.
Anyway, so, tangent there, how did you hear about Maya Fay?
I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying at the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village.
Wouldn't you like to know where the boy? Yes.
This is the home of the Karain School of Channeling.
The home, huh? What's up, my negligent?
And Miss Maya. Maya is the daughter of the master, I hear.
Master?
Anyway, you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her?
Suppose so. We'll have a little look around, though. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Okay. Oh, no clues there. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. What about this up here? Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh, look. Here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. We'll click on that in a sec. Don't want that to trigger anything if it does. Anyway, there we go. I know how to save money. I'm a life hacker kind of guy. The door that leads to the channeling chamber. The place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Is there anything else we can mention? No? Present anything? No. Alright. Oh, okay, so we've got 2 paths. Oh, where do we go? Where to go? Where to go? Let's go in, yeah, let's go in the channeling chamber now, because he did say, like, he kind of prompted us to meet her. Oh my god, that's a lot of candles. That's a fire hazard waiting to happen. Wow. Such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Oh, is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. Ah, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? Morgan Freeman, yes, of course. Yeah, come on. The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. I am Morgan Freeman. Ah, thank you. Should we just do a Morgan Freeman voice? Let's have a little look around. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognise a few of the characters on here. Rain? I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. I think that's everything. Oh, hang on. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Let's have a look over here. Just found a heart-shaped crisp in my Walker's packet. Save it, mate. You might get 100 grand. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There is a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Morgan is a wood after a night out under the influence of beer goggles. What, even if she talks dirty to you? So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. No, I can't keep doing that. So about Mystic Maya. It is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Korean channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? Oh, that is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Korean school. So, how strong are you?
It is a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's.
Wasn't Mystic Maya that woman who used to do lottery predictions? Ah, who remembers Mystic Meg? Who remember? So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first.
Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world.
Traffic accident indeed.
The channeling will take place here, in this good channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing.
So this room is the channeling chamber.
The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed.
I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session?
You would not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here.
Oh.
The secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen by just anybody.
That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before.
It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked.
Oh, that's what the lock is for.
Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir.
Pearl?
She is an adorable, angelic young girl.
Oh, that odd.
She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say?
What a cute daughter you have! Ha ha!
A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her. I request.
Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. Hey, Yiz, how you doing? Just popping in to say howdy. This is a cute game series, it is indeed. I'll tell you what, it's one of my favourite games that on the DS, Switch, 3DS, whatever you want, whatever. This is the trilogy that was remastered for things like I think it was on the PC, Switch, PS4. But yeah, I've got this on the Switch. I've got the originals as well, but easier to set up. But I do have copies of the games that we can play moving forward after we've completed the trilogy, so we do have access to continue the series afterwards. Yeah, they are. They're really good. Really good. Excellently written. The characters are really brilliant. So it's a wonderful game. It's one of my favourite. As I say, it's one of my favourite.
I must insist and stress that you do not let it occur.
Okay, I get it. Right then. I suppose we better move out to the meditation. Okay. Let's go back out to the winding. Do I have the Edgeworth games? I do. I do indeed. And I can confirm that I have recently acquired an English dub of Miles Edgeworth 2. It's basically like there is no official second one for like a European or North American release, but there is a fan community behind it, and they have gone through and they've translated as best as they can from Japanese to English, and I have that. So we will eventually get to that, I promise. So yeah. June 19, Fay Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. I do want to... My eyes are instantly drawn to this. Oh, you did you, Burnsy? Oh, that's quite cool. It looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Let's go over here. All right. Anything? I'm just intentionally avoiding it because I feel like that's going to trigger something. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. How do you know? It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So time to move on. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Let's move on. Oh, right, side room. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. You also you studied Mandarin Chinese for many years. Oh, sweet. June 19, Fey Manor, side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There is bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's been it looks like someone is sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. I feel like we should. I feel like we should. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolise. If I had one of these in the office, it would wind up as storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Are you learning Gaelic? Wow. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Corraine Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir! So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Gulp. Hold up. Please let that be someone we've met before. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. It's that whole bit there, isn't it? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Zeds. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. Presumably, then we keep moving. Oh! Hey, you, hold on. Uh-oh. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Huh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix, right? How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, you're Lotta Hart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Hart. Florence. Aha, so I guess you're still at it? Still at it? Yeah, yes, I'm probably butchering that right now, ain't I? So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course! And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are y'all waiting around for? Come on. All good, mate. My English is probably worse. Lotta Hart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. We all remember that. If you were here for that one, you remember that. Good old Gordo. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too, did we? Did we really? Oh, we've already looked around. Right, we better get back to the meditation room. June 19, Fey Manor, meditation room. Yes, isn't it funny that you would actually catch the stream that Lotta Hart comes back to? That's brilliant. We will now begin the channeling. Can't trust white person with an Afro Phoenix. Or to be fair, I think she is a person of colour. It's just perhaps it's not coming through right on the screen. Maybe I need to like up the contrast a bit. You like Mr. Cat from Dwarf? Yes. Yes. It was God's will indeed. Mystic Maya and her honoured guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
Me? Oh, yeah, sure would.
Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key?
Yep, right here.
That is most satisfactory. That key is a one-of-a-kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started.
Finally, let's go.
I feel like he thinks something else is going to happen in there. Something, something that she isn't expecting anyway. Click. What's in that cup, Morgan Freeman?
It's cow juice. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them.
Most keys are one of a kind. That's how they work. Unless you get them cut, of course.
Please have some lovely bitter oh, there you go. It's bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
Hold on now, Granny.
Granny?
How come we ain't allowed in their room?
Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it?
What? I'm from the heart of the heartland.
Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return
To this heart of the heartland. Oh my, did she just throw out the go back to where you came from retort? Jesus, woman.
What are you?
This is Karain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave.
Based.
Sorry.
Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. That is actually impressive.
Now then, let us wait.
Oh shit, what happened there?
Hey now, what was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chamber. Oh, and again.
Hey, that's a gunshot.
Excuse me?
I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it.
Maya's in there.
Right, chat. It's your chance now. Right, hold up. What to do? What to do? Break in or be a ask. What should we do, chat? What would Phoenix do in this situation? We're gonna break in. Can't believe that. That's so hilarious.
I love that. I'm from the heart of the heartlands.
Well, if you don't mind, just return there then.
So, Jesus Christ. Save, then break in. Ah, Murgoot. Murgoot with the saving. Go on then. I don't think we're at any risk of anything happening from at this point, but yes. All right, we're in 3 votes. There's 4 people. I think one of them. Oh no, there we go. Everyone wants to break in. Let's go. Let's do it.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan?
What else? We're gonna break in.
What? But there's only one key, and that kid's got it.
We're gonna have to break through the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye?
Well, yes, but there's one matter. That is,
don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later.
Yeah, now that's what I call being a man.
Slam. Slam. Crash. Oh, no. Dr. Gray! Click.
I was murdered.
Oh, mate, that is spooky. Maya?
That man.
Oh, hang on. Excuse me. That man murdered me, so I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
Step away from there. Who's that? Oh, please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police.
Ringu girl possessed my... Oh, mate, I know, right? That was... How haunting was that image, man? But...
Hurry, before there are more victims here.
Bloody creepy Maya is a wood.
Hey, let's go, city boy. Lead us to the granny.
She's gonna get slapped up by Morgan. June 19, Karain Village. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. There we go, foreshadowing, called it.
And?
They're on their way.
That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine, mysterious phenomenon.
She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on.
Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she?
Oh, yeah, that is... Imagine that, just changing the fringe a little bit. That is actually quite freaky. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Oh yeah, that's going to get a lot more morally questionable, if I remember correctly. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? MIA is not dead. I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. Soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him. Okay, yeah. Do I present? Should I show her this, maybe? Hey, they'll be here. Oh, hey, they'll be here soon, right? The police, I mean. I reckon you should be getting back to the crime scene now. Stinks like a wet sheet, good lord. I guess so. Alright, let's go back in there. If we're allowed. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? Oh, yeah, Yiz, in the last case, as you'll hear, just to let you know, in the last case, we defended a policewoman, on the charge of murder. She gets around, her name is Gaggy Maggie, but it was not this person, okay? It was not this person. It was this person. But you see the facial features? I'm just saying, you know. Well, you know. Big forehead. Pointy chin. It's Gaggy Maggie. Anyway, Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She's returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. The spirit severing technique. Oh, honestly. Oh, let me see her, please. Police woman, yeah, right. All right, police person. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I'll just have to wait. Who fainted?
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh?
Huh? You again.
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright?
Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jimshoe?
Jimshoe? My name is Jimshoe.
The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I heard some strange knocking and shuffling sounds. It sounded like there was a channeling session going on because I could hear Morgan going, I guess all I can do now is wait, is see what everyone else has to say. What do I do now? Do I just go around? I presume, just... Oh, hang on a minute. Who's in here? June 19, Faye Manor side room. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder. Oh no, a TikToker! So like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes! A person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh god, what a feminist hair lady is a wooden run. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Miny. Eeny Miny. Oh. Please tell me she's got a sister called Meanie.
At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
That's right. I think people usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff.
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. And a brother named Mo.
I'm Eeny Miny, my sister Meeny Miny, and my brother Steve.
So what brings you here today?
So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, do you know of a good spirit medium?
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Why does she have Brock from Pokemon eyes?
Cause, talking to dead people and, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. And why were you taking a nap here?
I wasn't feeling good.
Huh?
I'm, allergic to sesame seeds. They, must have put some in the food they served for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, felt sick and came in here to, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time, because I, slept a long time.
Okay. So you were sleeping here the entire time? I can't believe how well I'm doing that accent.
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
What? Oh, that! I, totally know nothing. So who was, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. Didn't say anything. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Ooh.
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, a long time ago. I was, a patient, yeah?
She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Oh, she stuck her tongue out. Ooh woo. Can I show her anything?
I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart, so I don't, get it.
Is this set during the Orange Island arc when Brock disappeared to try his hand? A pig? What? Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? Okay, she doesn't know anything about that either. Right. Let's examine the bed sheets. You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it?
I had a really good nap, and, I was thinking of leaving it like this. So, it's all set for tonight.
Okay. Oh, good, okay. It doesn't... Back to the winding way. Dr. Gray gave her a lobotomy. There's no one here, as usual. Oh, Pearly! Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. I suppose we're gonna have to talk. Oh, she pegged it. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Okay. Have to chase her down. Back in here? Nope. She would go the other way, wouldn't she? Right. Why does that child have a 5 head? Coraine Village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta. God, don't! Hang on. Oh, God, don't let it be me next! Yeah, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah. Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? Ha! This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer.
That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now.
Coming after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up?
Oh yeah,
What is it?
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside.
Ah, she did. 2 even.
The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story.
Lotta!
Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me.
No, dear, that's the syphilis.
Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Wah!
I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or those spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Because we have. We literally have been through this before. Excuse me, right. I suppose the only place to go is here now, I guess. June 19, Fay Manor, Channeling Chamber. The police are busily running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere.
Hey, you. Don't touch anything.
Look, I really need to ask you some questions.
Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Look, tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, all right?
About Maya.
I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it.
Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is...
You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence.
Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh?
He was shot in the forehead, oh my days. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife.
A knife?
Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot.
Oh my. See if we examine. Can we touch anything? Oh, we can't. Oh, look. Have you noticed? It's completely switched off. Can't touch anything.
I'm really busy right now. I can take a look at it later, alright, pal?
You didn't even take a glance at it. Right. Let's see if I can... Nah, okay. Let's move back to the meditation room. June 19, Fay Manor, meditation room.
Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing.
Like, what's all the buzz? Alright, everyone. Listen up, you too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fay Manor tonight.
Chat, it's a sleepover. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20, 8:02 AM, Fay Manor, meditation room. All the birds chirping. Yawn. Ugh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. Bring them all. Not Moriarty, bring them all. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention centre ASAP. What'd you make of that chin, GB? What'd you make of that chin on that cop? Nick! Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention centre. I finally get to see you again and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak and I
I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Let's talk about it. So you're the master of channeling, of the Karain School of Channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Ah, that is horrible! It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? Here we go. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere. Then you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Nurse Niels Högel. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? Head out now. I have to head out now. TCG, I'll see you Thursday. I will see you Thursday too. And thank you very much for stopping by, Years. I hope I didn't butcher the southern accent too badly, and I hope you've enjoyed what you caught so far. But yeah, you take care. And Mima's here as well. What did you miss? Well, yeah, you haven't missed much. Well, you've missed some important bits, but what you haven't missed is that we are not defending this person. We're not defending her. Oh, sorry, wrong image. Her. We're not defending her this time around. Okay? Sorry, I get these two people confused because they look so alike, and you know, you know, they're both Gaggy Maggies. So, huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But yeah, so basically, we had this guy, Dr. Gray, invite us to do a chat to Karain Village, which is where Maya lives, to take part in a channeling session, where he was hoping to get a confession from a spirit so that he could clear his name and improve the reputation of his clinic. But instead, he's dead. And Maya has been accused of doing it. Basically, it was the ghost. Allegedly. The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But TCG committed soup? How dare he? What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these two hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me, Nick. Help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. All right, I'm going now. Oh, wait. This jewel.
Ah, the Magatama.
This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Magatama received from Maya. Slightly translucent. It's small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. All right then. I guess we move on. Should we go back here quickly? June 20, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Phew. Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray bought the other day? Ah, here it is. Trump should sell Magatamas. right on top of my desk. And what it should do is, it's translucent, slightly translucent, but when you're around Donald Trump, it then glows orange. Yes? Yeah, I can get behind that. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Grey Surgical Clinic. All right, let's get crack-a-lacking. Back to Coraine we go. I have to save Maya, no matter what. Oh, Mima, also Lotta Hart's back as well. She came back. If you don't remember her, I got a lot of heart. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Right, let's go to the meditation room. The people of my country need my Magatarmas to make America great again and pay my bail. It's the greatest bail you've ever seen, people. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Yeah, that might have something to do with it. Bailing the wall. June 20, Fey Manor, Channeling Chamber. We should be able to have a little have a little look-see now. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, I just sneezed all over me. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Good morning.
I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry dessert. I'm going to sneeze again. Excuse me. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Ah, she's one scary little... Look, she's doing the Undertaker, rolling her eyes. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. Let's have a chat quickly. So, what happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Anyone here know if the nurse killed people and committed soup? We're going to find out, I am sure. All shall be revealed as this investigation and trial goes on. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. She wasn't respecting our traditions and cultures. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law.
Okay, well, she better have to make my joke factually correct. By the way, what is this room exactly?
Oh, the channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday.
What do you mean?
Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt? But how?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
But isn't that extremely dangerous?
An experienced medium has little problem controlling its spirit. But Maya, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible accident.
And that would be?
That folding screen there. It is the Karain's sacred writings. Along with the Karain's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something bad had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity!
Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today?
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and is the pride of the branch family.
Wow, she's really fired up now.
In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit? Quit what? What, you're not going to follow up on that? We'll have a look around anyway. It's a beautiful and experienced folding screen. It also looks quite... Oh, there seems to be some sort of sacred text. Oh, this is... Ah, it's a hole! Could this have been made by a bullet? About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole.
Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave.
Alright. Please tell Maya I said hi. Have you got a cat and any cat-related injuries? I have a cat and no cat-related injuries.
What was that?
Mystic Maya.
I will tell her.
Yeah. Let's keep looking around. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Ooh. Alright. Samsung Folding Galaxy Telephone. Ha! I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I'd guess they're used during the channeling, which we already knew from the last chat. We'll have a look at the blood in a sec. Door. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock is broken, well, because I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people could do the most amazing things. Okie, and let's have a look at the blood. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably because of the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the centre here. Thank you for absolutely no information there. Assuming that's everything. Right then, back to the meditation. Let's go to the winding way. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school. Okay. There's a box there now. Oh, hey, you're that guy from yesterday? The, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire?
That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is right.
Smith? Right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least.
I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here?
So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and
No, you told me about that yesterday. The sesamiology too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today.
oh, so like that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more like clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really.
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So like, what was I talking about again?
If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. I saw some young girls at the park doing TikTok once. I giggled. As I walked past them, I stayed out of their video.
Oh my god, like, are you totally like hitting on us right now, Barnsley? You know, just because you're a hitter.
Eeny miny. So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to like study here.
Like what?
Like, the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power.
I suppose. This village is the real thing after all. Mulvaney is weirdly appealing. She's sticking her tongue out for you, GB.
So like, I asked if I could stay here for like a little longer.
By the way, guys, if you like that accent, hit the like button. Hit the like button. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And you can tip via the pinned comment at the top if you really like that accent. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface.
What happened?
Have you heard about the murder?
It's like totally scary.
She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So do you know anything about it that might help?
Yeah.
Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him like yesterday too?
That's right. The reaction yesterday when I asked was... It was interesting. Yeah. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? And what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, like, a long, long time ago, I was like a patient. Yeah.
Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
Let's try some of this.
Like, I'm really sorry, but... And I know, like, you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't, like, take it.
Said anything about giving this to you? Okay. Same dialogue. Okay. Right. Let's move on. It's Pearl! Ah! You surprised me. And how are you today? Guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Oh, she's still holding that in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Right, let's see if we can just get in there with the Magatama. Oh, yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling.
That's Mystic Myers.
Huh? She actually spoke.
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya.
You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
What?
So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Oh, what a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, things aren't like...
Hee hee. I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Oh, take it back then. So this is...
That is Mystic Maya's Makatama. It's one of the most important heirlooms of Karain village. Please make sure to take good care of it.
Yeah, I will. Is it really okay for me to have such a priceless object? Okay, I must have to talk then. Okay. Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes. For example, I study the Karain technique.
Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
A lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
Could you not hold her hand like that, please? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you've got in your hand there, Pearl?
Oh, this. I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Should we take a chat? We're gonna have to, aren't we? We're gonna have to. Let's do it. Alright. Well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. It's an old steel key. A green jewel is set in the centre of the key's grip.
Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. I just want to grab those cheeks and just give her your...
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Makatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Makatama with spiritual energy.
Should I plug it into a main, isn't she? Spiritual energy?
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's all right with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Makatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Now I think I know just who to speak to. Oh, she gone? No, she's still there. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other lately.
Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No. How old do you think I am? Actually, how old is he in this? Oh, he doesn't. Great. I just want to have a look at something. Let's have a look at this. Now, where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. Mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Also, I've just snooped through someone's... Okay, cool. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I like totally don't know him.
Boom. What is that?
Huh? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
Sounds like a trap, Phoenix. They catch you wandering around with a random kid, you're going to be strung up. Uh-oh. Huh? What?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these Cyclocks, Mr. Nick.
Cyclocks? Huh?
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Please use Mr. Myers' Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you.
Oh my god, yeah. If you, you know, like in the trials, you know, you lose those points if you present the wrong evidence. You get whacked here as well. Like if I was to get hit twice and then obviously make it to the trial, I actually start with like two less lives, if you will. So yeah, you've got to be extra careful now.
If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this Cyclock thing a try. I'm going to ask you again. Did you know Dr. Gray?
I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach.
Alright, let's see what we can do. This girl is hiding something. I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first, I have to use Maya's Magatama. Ah, right, okay. Now we pick that. Victim. Eeny miny. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eni and Dr. Gray. Here is your proof. Uh-oh. Like, what is that? Ouch. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? And then I get hit. Right, I don't. Pearls did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. Don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. Okay. Okay, we're gonna stop. I don't think it was totally just a sub to my OnlyFans, nothing dodgy like, so what? Yes, I've got his credit card statement here. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be the key. Why the door key? Hang on a minute. Yeah. But why the door key? No, let's keep moving. We'll keep moving. I'm sure that'll be something that we come back to right at the end. No, I'll...
Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be her lawyer, I bet?
Yeah.
Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once. Wish I could be on your side.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest.
Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids.
Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol.
Detective Gumshoe! No! What are you doing showing her something that dangerous?
Oh, sorry, pal.
Right. Oh, very nice, Burnsy. What about Maya and the charges against her?
I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces.
You've got proof?
Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's gonna testify tomorrow.
You must be talking about Lotta, actually. Speaking of Lotta...
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder crime scene inside.
Lotta's hot pictures. Oh no, that is something I don't want to see. I wonder what her camera captured.
Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it.
What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray.
The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. Here we go. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it.
He's researching through his pockets, and boy, are those big.
It looked really interesting, too. Hey, you have a copy, pal?
A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. I'm glad we went there first. I wonder if it like hyper-focuses on the article. That might be what it does. And then we can go back and present it. About Maya's trial tomorrow.
I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal.
2?
Yeah, bad news, and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first?
I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it.
Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma.
What? Von Karma? Manfred von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Is he Japanese, Dr. Phil? Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and...
That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor.
Successor?
So,
who is this successor to Von Karma?
Literally, pal. It's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal.
Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Child labour. I mean, a prodigy like that. I would have heard something about...
Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents.
We think... Germany, a great place to learn and develop leadership skills. Detective Gumshoe, 2023. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Yeah, he did. He did go to jail. Ugh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Alright, anyway, let's present that to him. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and...
Hey! It's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit.
14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that.
You mean the car accident the nurse died in?
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you.
Alright, thanks. Mimi Miney! Nurse at Grey Surgical Clinic died after falling asleep at the wheel. Now we can go back to her. Let's see if we just present her anyway. Okay. He's not going to talk to us. Woo! I wonder if it recharges, actually. Does it recharge in this game? Between, I don't know. The victim. Eeny Miny. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, Mimi Miny. Eeny, Mimi, Miny, Mo. So, Eeny, Mimi, Miny must be the mum. And then Mo. The brother. Eenie Miney, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
I hope Von Karma Jr. has a painter moustache. While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly?
And likes the juice this time. I should try to show the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eenie and Dr. Gray. Gee, I wonder what it could be. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Tell me how it makes you feel.
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
Please read the victim's name.
Mimi Miney?
Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So you noticed, she was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister. Was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. Chaining up Brock Mulvaney didn't take you for someone into that sort of thing, Mr. Wright? Well, whatever floats your boat. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. We have broken through the secrets of her heart. Oh, and it has topped it up. Look at that. We rehealed. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
That guy, like, totally drove my sis so hard. So, like, that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice?
Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych-lock works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
Fair enough. She also had eyes, apparently. Let's move back. Move back out here for now. Yep. June 20, Coraine Village.
Mr. Nick?
What's wrong?
I've never left Coraine Village.
Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
You are going to meet with Mr. Meyer, Mystic Meyer, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know Enie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Okay, presumably, we're going back here. June 20, Detention Center. Mr. MIA! Yeah, slip of the tongue. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia! Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. It looked at me first. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. We remember that one, don't we, chat? But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help. Just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But... So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mie. So we have M-I-A and Mie. Okay, cool. Mie closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me please, believe in your convictions and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Mia appears to have had some work done on her chest in the afterlife. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. Ooh! They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Plastic surgeon up in heaven. Oh, indeed. I'm sure there's plenty of them up there. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I've nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. I do. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. Let's show her that. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. Hey, Slim. How you doing? Slim, just so you know, if you missed the first stream, we defended a policewoman from a murder charge. Her name was Maggie Bird. We like to call her Gaggy Maggie. Because, you know, she really liked to get some. And if you need to see a picture of what she looked like, here it is. No, wait, that's not the picture. No, hang on. Sorry. Hang on. What have I done here? There it is. There she is, yes. You see the similarity? It's quite easy to get the two mixed up. Anyway. Contradicts the facts. What does that mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But... how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... Dear all, like this stream. Yes, like this stream. I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. What? No way! 3? Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the psych locks. Why's she got 3 of them? Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me? What in the world is going on? Mr. Crime, you have many pictures of sordid women on your computer. I do not accuse me of that. Most of them are from, like, cases. You know, 3 Hellraiser puzzles? Oh, yes. Let's save our progress up to this point. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is a good place to call it at the moment. So, let's put it... Oh, my gosh, how did that get there? Sorry. I mean, oops. Oh, no, gosh, that's even worse. Oh my. Sorry. There we go. Yes, anyway. So, that just about does it for Turnabout 2 Part 1. I hope you're enjoying the stream at the moment, guys. We are probably going to be back in a few days' time. Say Wednesday. Let me think. I might be able to do tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to be doing tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for Turnabout 2 Part 2, and we're going to be going into the trial. And are we going to unlock the psych lock that Mia has put upon us? Ooh, we might find out tomorrow. And also, Von Karma's kid. We're going to be going up against Von Karma's kid. So, tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m. UK time to see how that goes. But Slim, Not Moriarty, Murgut, Mr. GB, Years Burnsy, JFC popping in earlier, Maverick as well. We also had Mima here as well. Hope you're still here. I think that's everybody. Let's go back. I think that is everybody. Indeed. Yes. So thank you. Oh yeah, Mr. Gently Benevolent, of course. Does Mrs. TCG know you have these pics, Uncle TCG? She knows everything. There are no secrets in this house. But yeah, guys, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Really enjoyed this one. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I was going to do it Saturday, but the thing is, I didn't want to leave it too far because, yes, I don't want to get laggy on this one. And I'm probably going to start working on cases, a new case from next week. I've put a back burner on the one I was working on because looking at it, it's going to be a long one, and I just don't have the time to put in for that one, for that kind of case. I mean, we're talking like my Yorkshire Ripper video sort of length, time length. So I'm like, I might look for something a bit more streamlined. So I have found one, and I'll tell you what, it's crazy. All I'm going to say is the things that family will do to protect their own or to get justice for their own. But I'll leave it at that. We'll be back tomorrow for part 2 of Turnabout 2. Guys, thank you ever so much for joining. And if you caught this on the replay, thank you very much for getting to this point. So guys, all that is left to say is until next time, take care. And especially to you, Mr. GB, take care. If you're on meds at the moment, man, get some decent rest. But yes, until next time, take care and goodbye for now.